Water seeping out amongst the stones you lay around you. There is water in the entry hall, left there the night before. What impatience made you offer? You find you don't regret, and the way the curtain meets guides the light in the morning. After all the bickering, the load has passed between you. There is laughter in the empty halls and drunkenness indoors. While the room may still be spinning, you hold out for relief. And when the mists have cleared, there's a light in the morning. Candles spread around the open bed you placed among them. On one arm you seek repose, with the other you in ties. But the night is long and lonely when there's no one to enthrall. And when the last flame flickers out, there's a light in the morning. Don't you tell him where I'm bound. I'm hanging up my keys and I'm going all the way down. If you're wide awake at night and your shooting star burns out, don't you wait for me to jump off, 'cause I'm going all the way down. Don't you throw me a party, don't you send me out alone. No more praying for forgiveness, no more begging for a bone. If you're sinking off the coast, but you're swimming the higher ground, wait for me to catch up, 'cause I'm going all the way down. Don't you paint me a portrait, don't you capture me in stone. No more fainting at the altar, no more yearning to call this home. Plucked out every cobweb and your clocks have all been wound, fret my absence, 'cause I'm going all the way down. If you fear confusion and you're sleeping, God's been found. Don't you look to me for solace, 'cause I'm going all the way down. Going all the way down. Going all the way down, down, down. So softly, taking pains to let her lay lazy undercover. In an hour she would awake, but the signs were scattered round her that the evening had been long. Just a hint of viciousness where her favorite dress had torn. For every road uncovered, a seeker has been born. Angel had stopped drinking, he swore it every night, and every final glass he held was thrust into the light. Drink to me, my mother always said I'd be divine. She named me for a jealous aunt who would not change her mind. Drink to her as well, she made her vengeance mine. Joan had sidled in the door, but his speech she had not heard. As she struggled for composure, she did not say a word. An angel tipping back his drink had finally caught her eye. He spotted her in turn, and he waved her to his side. And he could not help but laugh when he saw her wounded pride. She ignored him for the gambling den, where he could not do her harm. She wagered half her wickedness and won back half her charm. An angel slowly reaches in, wanting to be friends. He bows when she's looking, and he strokes her on the chin. Puts her hand upon the wheel and takes it for a spin. Have left, and they're standing on the street. Oh, Angel's eyes are crossing, and he's unsteady on his feet. And Joan leans in so casually and whispers in his ear, do you recall the other night, just where we went from here? And Angel smiles to her, but he does not seem to hear. From her balcony, the sun pokes up. Joan, she smiles to herself. On her second day at large, she has peeked out from the shell. And Angel is still lying there, his eyes look to the ground. His body will be there another week before it will be found. For every road uncovered, oh, a traveler will be bound. There is your voice, caught in the wake that you made, by running away, keeping ahead of the beast, but running away, running away, running away, running away. Running away. Can you see your way clear? Is there light in your tunnel? Does the river you sail flow your way? Can you make an exception? Is there fear in your certainty? Does it madness promise to echo through all of your days? But there is your voice, making a name for itself. It's bigger than yours. It pulls you along, but you keep running away, keeping ahead of the beat, but running away. Running away, running away, running away, running away, running away, running away, running away. Well, the fever has broken and the war's dying down from the highest pitch of the summer. Now the autumn runs red through the streets of our hearts. No sinning too anxious to hide. The stars fold up, the light turns to gold, and all I can see are your eyes. Our troubles cascading through your open arms, our battles still raging below, and a shy little smile takes the place of a joke, and the echoes sing straight to our coasts. No point do I fear, no action I know, and all I can see are your eyes. Where was that place where we met? Where did that time go? How did we get here? Where were we sent? Well, what do you know? Cycles are turning, and the ribbon runs round, and the actors are starting the show. Bridges are burning and walls are torn down, but the ferry's all ready to go. So if you still want to cry, well, it's time to let go. And all I can see are your eyes, and all I can see are your eyes, and all I can see are your eyes. I'll be waiting here when the day gets done, being light and free. And if you're anxious in the vacuum as the air rushes by, don't you worry, well, I'll be waiting here. You never worry, and I think you never will. I'll take you as you are, but I am waiting still. You never worry, and I think you never will. I'll take you as you are, but I am waiting still. I'll be waiting here when the hour gets rung, for the sake of going on. Put in order for inspection as approval soars. Don't you hurry, well, I'll be waiting here. Why make it so easy? At least you should try. I need things so hard, so it looks like I'm really trying. You never worry, and I think you never will. I'll take you as you are, but I am waiting still. You never worry, and I think you never will. I'll take you as you are, but I am waiting still. Just past the steelyard, the 9:15 came down. 6 were hurt, but no one lost their life. The This I know because I'm watching it live. Near departure, but I'm stalling for time. So I'm looking for distractions in the tragedies that are not mine. You fall within my line of sight. Papers got there first. We told them all we need to say. We know we're not dead yet. We know we're good. We know we will survive. These words I've heard too often to know. Discontent advanced to soften the blow. So I'm thinking of another, though my sympathy seem meant for those who fall within my line of sight. Up, she waits. I told her all I need to say. I know I'd be there yet, but I had somewhere to be today. The 9:15 came down, 6 were hurt, but no one lost their life. This I know because I'm watching it live. Near departure, but I'm stalling for time. So I'm looking for distractions in the tragedies that are not mine. You fall within my line of sight. Spun down to her nape, and a love so coarse in her eyes, to wither under her grace and sink underneath her surprise. Oh, I know I'm a sinner, I know that I'm beaten, I know that I'm only to blame. Let the open air conceal me, let my silence do the same. I once was a man of leisure, and I cruelly played the game to slake my thirst for pleasure and abuse all I could claim. I took without conscience, I took without mercy, I took without taking a name. Each would flee in the morning, but once someone remained. It was summer when I met her, and she answered to my call. I deployed my courtly manner and prepared to make her fall. But some glow from her halo, some blush from her laughter, a smile that sparked like a fire, has set my heart a-blazing and restored my lost desire. She had turned to me in silence as she searched within my eyes, and before I chanced deceiving, her smile had opened wide. Without stutter or conscience, pause or unfeeling, her love she declared to the skies. No words had I yet tried to utter, no fear had I kept in my mind. Through months entwined we stumbled, 'cause a love so freely given returned in all its all. No warning was heeded, no counsel was taken, no rapture was ever the same, till one morning broke my dreaming, and I found my heart with wings. As I gaze upon her sleeping, as my eyes so clearly saw that her halo had been broken and her blush had worn her off. That moment it struck me that I was the cause, that this was my ugliest flaw. But my side she never evaded, to her love she still did call. Though her faith had never wavered, my knees could not be altered. As a token of her devotion, she begged me to absolve her. And a smile of betrayal was all I could offer, with laughter to cover the dread. And I cursed my cruel weakness as her smile it neatly bled. With her hair spun down to her nape, and love so coarse in her eyes, to wither under her grace and sink underneath her surprise. Oh, I know I'm a sinner, I know that I'm beaten, I know that I'm only to blame. Let the open air conceal me, let my silence do the same. How have you been? I've been wondering, what are you up to? Really want to know. It's not just a question I ask to kill time. I really want to know. Last night I woke in a fright, but I was alone. Tell me, why do I still feel this way? I really want to know. You were my favorite time, but I lingered too long. Do you still keep a log of your days? I'll bet it's grown by now. I've been busy, but not so I can't call. And I still want you back, even when I know it can't work. it's alive. Feel I will wait just as long as I can till the lion lies with the lamb and the white sky rises again. Ship set out on the 12th of November, sailed west through the winter. Mercy from hunger was slow to remember as the winds of the season turned bitter. Land was soon found and we fell to the ground. In God's name we were ready to fight. To hell with the sons of the ones who had won this land from the ones who had won it before. And so foul the shame, so putrid the blame of that voyage of discovery. You cut up and the pieces spread out amongst all your jealous suitors. After they fall or flee in the night, there's no one left to pursue her. So you gave up your fun and you prayed to the sun, please show me a brighter light. No shallow was shunned, depth was unplumbed as you wove your cocoon round your core. And your demons you tamed, though they all still remain from that voyage of discovery. The stars called your name and you eagerly responded to adventure in hopes of a story. From the pockets of millions and mouths of the many, you shot off in search of your glory. But a race has just run from the start of a gun to the tape that crosses the line. With no end in sight, vast empty heights, you must question just why do we try? 'Cause sometimes we die in a blaze across the sky in that voyage of discovery. They fell hard on the streets of your youth, where many a dream was spun. Boarded up windows and broken down benches, pale shadows in the wake of the sun. Still must you've known that the time to come home had passed while you searched for the way. Hope you deposit comes without guarantee. You take what you get when it comes. So it's full on ahead and to hell with the dead in this voyage of discovery. If you see an old friend, don't you tell him where I'm bound. I'm hanging up my keys and I'm going all the way down. If you're wide awake at night and your shooting star burns out, don't you wait for me jump off, 'cause I'm going all the way down. Don't you throw me a party, don't you send me out alone. No more praying for forgiveness, no more begging for a bone. If you're sinking off the coast, but you're swimming to higher ground, wait for me to catch up, because I'm going all the way down. Don't you paint me in a portrait, don't you capture me in stone. No more fainting at the altar, no more yearning to call this home. If you've plucked out every cobweb and your clocks have all been wound, don't you sit and fret my absence, 'cause I'm going all the way down. If you fear confusion and you're sleeping, God's been found, don't you look to me for solace, 'cause I'm going all the way down. Yeah. There are places that you will never see once in your life. There are places that you will never see once in your life. And it has to be that way, or else you'll have nowhere to go. There are places that you you will never see once in your life. There are people that you know you will never see once in your life. There are people that you know you will never see once in your life. And no matter how you take it, it's like a shame or hatred for everyone you hold in fear, or in weakness or in tears. There are people that you know you will never meet once in your life. There are things that you will own that you will never see once in your life. There are things that you will own that you will never see once in your life. And they're getting in the way of the spaces that you make, where you hope to get away, but your confusion weighs you down. And those weighted don't arise, those unrisen don't survive, and those who perish don't relate. The unrelated lose their way, and those lost don't penetrate, and those through don't demonstrate. And the point that once confused you still remains. There are words I think are mine that I will never say once in my life. There are words I think are mine that I will never say once in my life. And it has to be that way, or else I'll have nothing to say. There are words I think are mine that I will never say once in my life.